Hi guys, welcome back to another doll progress vlog. So today I am working on Hiro from Darling in the Franxx. So I haven't really seen this anime series except for like the first two episodes, and I think the first episode was pretty solid. It honestly can be like it's anime on its own just from the first episode alone. The two main characters from the beginning are really nice, so that's who I'm making today, starting off with Hiro. And here is his body right here. So I started off using 09 brown for the shoes at the bottom, keeping it simplified, followed by black and then thunder. And then we're doing skin right here. Then I went ahead and attached on this pants right here, which I had to go ahead and tuck this part at the bottom just so he can have more leg space. And then after that, I went ahead and tie around this little black yarn around both of his legs for like the details. And for the rest of his outfit, it's pretty much true gray, which then I switched it out to dark denim, and then a couple more rows is white. And then I went ahead and did the rest of his head with skin color. His eyes are rounded eyes, and I used turquoise for the irises, and that is currently what he looks like. I will be finishing up his body next. Hey guys, real quick, I am back with the body. So for the legs, I went ahead and add this little honey yarn right here for like the little gold details. So this is on one side of the leg and here is on the other side as well. And then after that, I went ahead and created this little upside down Y shape, and I used fire red and sewed it on to the chest area. After that, I went ahead and inserted this little tiny little strip of the honey yarn to create like picture of his badge. Super simplified, by the way. Here is his arms. It starts off with skin. I did some back loop only right here, up with true gray. And then the very last round, which is round 8, I went ahead and switched it out to medium blue because he does have some sort of blue color along his shoulders of his uniform. Black lace yarn to create this little, I'm not even sure if you can see it, but it's right there, that little strip. And then he has little gold details along the side of his arm. The other side is the exact same thing, just repeated. On the back side, I went ahead and created this little diamond kind of shape. I just took white yarn. I simply tried my best to like sew it together. And yeah, it's a little crooked, but it's okay. That's the best I could do with that. Once I did that, I took my black lace yarn. I created this little shape, tried to follow the outlines of the uniform on the front side as best as I could. And it also wraps around the back side as well. Here's one line that's vertical. And to finish it off, I went ahead and created 4 little black knots, and I put 2 of them on each side of the pants. And there you have it. I just took my broken felt tip needle and I just like stabbed it in there. Went ahead and created really simply. And that is it for the body. I won't be adding any more details for that. Now for the hair cap, it's completely black. I am using 4 inner rounds and 4 outer rounds. Glue the bottom part down. And that is it for the body. We will now move on to the head. I'll be back with the next update. I'm back with the second to last update for the hair. So here I'm starting off with the bangs. This middle strand right here is a 10 chain, and the rest of them are all 8 chains. So you can see how I lined it up. I have this other 8 chain right here in between both of the eyes, and then starting on this side, here's another slanted 8 chain, and then from here are just little 8 chains that kind of like go downwards. I'm placing them on the second to last bottom row, and they're pretty much just gonna line up around right there. And here's the other side as well. Here's one 8 chain that's like sort of slanted, and I put that one like on the first row right there of the hair cap. And this one right here is second to last bottom row, and here as well, it's just gonna go all the way down. And that is how I'm doing his hair. He has a very simple hair style, so it's really easy to create, and the outfit's pretty easy too. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up and be back with the final update for him. And I'm back with the final update for Hiro. I still have some of the pins stuck on his hair since the glue is drying. So I just finished watching episode 3 for this anime, and I realized why I didn't watch this anime sooner, because I have seen the characters around, and I know 02 has been around quite a bit. I've seen her character around, but I never really went around to watching the anime, just because it's mecha. I believe that's the right way to say it, mecha, right? It's where like they have like the robots and stuff like that, and that's what pretty much this anime has. And I'm not really a fan of mecha. I think I've only seen a couple of them, including this one. There was another one that I watched, I can't even remember the name, but I'm not really a fan of anime that uses robots to fight each other. And this one, it seems like you have humans who partner up together. It's a guy and a girl that partners up and controls a robot together. I'm not exactly sure how it completely works and all that, but so far I think 02 has a really fun personality. She's really entertaining to watch. And Hiro is just like another protagonist who just kind of like goes along with it, and he's doing his best to find his place in this world. So I'll probably continue watching the anime since I've already started on it, and I'm curious about what else would happen with 02. But like I said, I feel like episode 1 by itself is good enough. Oh my gosh, I forgot to glue this one. So yeah, episode 1 will pretty much do the job if you also don't know what this anime is about and you just want to get the gist of it. And I believe somebody else also asked me before to create characters from this anime. Oh my gosh, another strand I didn't glue on. And now I'm finally getting around to it. I think these are the only 2 characters that I'll be making from this anime. Unless it's like highly requested for more, but I think these 2 should be enough, especially the fact that I'm creating 02. And it's also kind of itchy too, and I wasn't really expecting that when I was getting into it. I just kind of like watched it without actually reading the summary, so I had no idea what I was getting into. Okay, so I'm back with the final update. Here is his hair. So I went ahead and glued this along the bottom part. Simple, nice, neat rows along the second to last round of a hair cap. And then the rest are all also filled up with 8 chains as well. So I just kind of like placed them in, trying to fit them in little rows. And there you have it. It's just all nicely tucked in like a puzzle. And I have like this one strand right here that kind of pokes out, and same thing with the other side, just for little hair strand details. And that's about it for Hiro. There's nothing special about him, and the little details on the outfits. It's really simplified, so hopefully you can tell it's him when I have the characters together. I think we will know who it is. And next we'll be getting started on 02, which I'm also pretty nervous about her details as well. I looked up other crochet dolls of her, and I believe a lot of people use felt for those little details on her clothes, but I'm just going to be going ahead and using yarn instead. Of course, I'm excited about her hair the most, and I'll be right back. Hi guys, so I'm back with another update. So here we're starting off with 02, and the main base of the body is finished. I started off the bottom part of her feet with black, then I transitioned out to white because her shoes is black and white, and then she has this bottom layer of her pants, which is all black. Then I went ahead and attached on this fire red skirt, and pretty much her outfit is mainly red. Moving all the way up to here, there's a little bit of white on this area right beneath the neck, and then for the rest of the head is all skin. For her eyes, turquoise irises just like Hiro, and then she also has this top lid right here, which I used the cornerless eye in black. I created it into a cornered eye with this part right here being fire red, and did the exact same thing on the other side. So this is what the front part of the body looks like so far. And here is the back side. And at the bottom, I sewed it on with this orange yarn color for the shoes, because her shoe does have an orange outline. It's a minor detail, but I decided to include it anyways. So yeah, that's there. And there you have it. This is the base of the body. And I also went ahead and created another one because I'm making this as a gift. So this video is taking a little bit longer than usual to make since I am making a duplicate. But yeah, super excited. Making her a little twin. Hi guys, I'm back with another progress update for the body. So I've just attached on both of the arms right here, and for the arms I created the first 2 rounds with skin, and then moving on to fire red, and then I also changed colors right here to dusty purple because she does have another layer on the inner side of the sleeve that's purple. So I try my best to like change the colors, even though it's not really perfect, as you can see right here, but I am pretty happy with the results, so I'm keeping it. And then for the little details, I added this little strip of thunder here, and then this little horizontal line, which is putty, and then up here is a honey yarn. For the very last round, which is round 8 right here, which I decided to change out the color to putty because the shoulder area is a different color. After that, I went ahead and added on this 4 chain right here on the back of the skirt. I simply glued it on with fabric glue, and then I added on this little belt using thunder, and I sewed that on, also glued it on as well. Make sure to secure it with glue on both sides of the belt. Then I went ahead and added this little orange detail on the neck area, or like the chest area, as well as sewed on this little white line right here, and I glued it down as well. She got 6 knots, 3 on each side, to create like the buttons of her shirt, and that is pretty much it for the details. So there you have it. This is the front side. Here's the side profile. Here is the back. For the hair cap, I'm using pink. She has 4 inner rounds and 4 outer rounds for the hair cap. And moving on, here I am starting off with the hair and doing the bangs right now. We're starting off with 8 chains across the top for the bangs. This one is facing this way. These are faced upside down right here. I got 3 of them, 8 chains. And here's another 8 chain right here that's facing the right side up. And then here is a 12 chain on this side right next to the eyes. And then 1 12 chain on this side as well. Went ahead and get started on the headband. She got this white thing going on with like horns on top, her horns, which I used fire red for. So of course she has like 2 of them, and I try to evenly place it out. And so far I think I like this placement. There you have it. There you go. This is what it currently looks like. I'm still figuring out how to do the rest of her hair, so I will be right back with the next update. Second to last update. So here is the hairs on the back side. starting from here, which is a 15 chain. These are just regular half tub crochet strands. So you can see they're like pretty even. They're not like the triangle ones that I make. And I'm starting by putting it off right here, which is on the very first round, or like the very last round of the hair cap. And then it goes all the way down. Just make sure they're perfectly even at the bottom and not all jagged. So as long as they look even, it's good. And I just placed it along the edge of the hair cap, and same thing with the other side as well. This one right here is also a 15 chain. The rest of this will be covered up with 8 chains. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and be back with the final update. Alright, so we're back with the final update. 02 is done, at least with this doll right here. So as I said, I was going to fill up the entire head with 8 chains, and that's exactly what I did. Here's like one single row of 8 chains, and then there's like 2 little strands of 8 chains in the middle. And the top part is also pretty much in a row. So I try to keep them even as possible. And it seems like everything seems to fit the way I want it to. So that is what the doll looks like on the side. And here it is on the back side, and here is the other side profile, and there is the front. So this is this doll, and I am still finishing up this doll right here. So I think they look pretty similar enough. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with how they both turned out. Pretty identical. And I am still working on gluing this. I just completed making the 8 chains. I'm about to finish this up after this video. If you guys want to know how to make your own anime style hairs, I have links to my Nikki tutorial pattern in the description box below, along with my other base body patterns. And thanks to those who donated to my Ko-fi page, as it helps a lot, as it helps a lot with funding my supplies, as well as those who watch this video from start to finish, as it helps out with the watch hours. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will be back with another video soon. Bye!